How you doing? You alright?
Hey,
How you doing? You good?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Yeah, not too bad, man. So what was I gonna say? Basically, just start off with your career, how it started. You know, your boxing career, because obviously you've got a story behind it. Yeah. Just
Yeah. Well,
tell me a bit about it.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. So I started at the age of 12.
Yeah.
I was always around because my older brothers boxed before, but I never trained or boxed or anything until I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
Both me and my sister decided to join together. So then,
Okay. Yeah. So growing up in a Mexican household, your heritage is Mexican, right?
yes, I am Mexican.
Yeah, so a lot of Mexican people, they're really into boxing. But why did your father teach you to do boxing or anything? Or did he get you into it?
My father did. My dad likes and loves boxing. My grandma actually did box when he was a young kid.
Yeah.
So, you know, having his kids, he wanted one of his kids, to become professional, hopefully become champion one day.
Yeah. Did you have any amateur experience going into your professional career and anything?
Yes, I did. I actually did have 39 amateur boxing fights, 36 losses. My career went from years old all the way to 18.
Okay, wow, that's really good, man. How's your career going so far? You know, you're 10-0. You just won a title, the WBC silver title.
Yeah.
So talk to me about that, man.
So, I did my 12 years old all the way. I did stop boxing. Because I had my kids. I started and didn't. 20 years old. So that's going pretty well for me. It just recently won the WBC silver belt. That's awesome. Been professional for 4 years, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job so far with my team by my side.
Also, I know that you got 3 kids and that. So how do you juggle it, man? That's what I really wanted to find out about that, man. It's crazy.
It is it is hard. It's but it's not impossible. I have 3 teams that it's a juggle. I do time as well. So work full time. I hit the gym. Hard.
You know what? You know what I was thinking. What sort of thing you're gonna go for next? Because obviously you've got the silver title. Is it a world title shot?
Yes, we're actually promoters working on my next fight. So it's to be announced. He's really working on it. So it'll be the IBF World Title. Argentina has a Micaela, I think is her name, or so WBC, which Mexico has, either or. My promoters working for it and aiming to. Yes.
Yeah. So in your last fight, I think you fought Sonia Osario. The fight before that, sorry. How did that fight go? Because obviously it was a headbutt that stopped the fight, and you were looking like you were gonna go to knock her out. You know. So was that a bit disappointing?
That's what I was. Yeah, that's what we were aiming for. Really trained really hard for that fight. It was obviously my first opportunity that was given to me.
Yeah.
It didn't go our way. We knew if we went out there, we had the chances of not home with the belt, but because how hard I worked for it, we knew we were gonna knock her out. I mean, that was the only way to have belt. So we headbutted on the first round. yeah. And Pearl Sonia, she couldn't continue fighting. It was like this little cut.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I know it was crashing out, wasn't it? Yeah.
I seen cuts before. Blood wasn't even going to her eye. It was like
really
this way.
You think she could have carried on, or you think she could carry on? I thought.
Yeah.
I was going to say, do you think she could carry on?
Yeah, if I had that little cut next to my eye, I mean, I would have gone. I mean, we're both there to fight.
Definitely, man. Do you think you're going to get a rematch with her anytime soon? Because did she lose her? I think she lost her next fight, wasn't it?
Yes, she lost her next fight, but she didn't put the title belt on the line. So, I mean, she still has it. We did for the rematch before fighting for the silver belt. She did. Her team said no. So. Yeah.
So also the other belts. There's also the Michaela's got a belt, and Laudres, I think that's her name. How I pronounce it?
The IBF.
Yeah, that's it. No. From IBF, I think they've got a belt. So you're gonna look to maybe get on with them, maybe in the future.
Yes, definitely. I mean, all my next fights coming up, it will be just title fights. We're not fighting for it. That's no more. We're just looking for,
Definitely, man. I look forward to that, man. On another note, though, you were seen at the WBC convention. I wanted to just get your thoughts on that and how was the experience, you know?
Oh, my gosh. It was amazing. It was obviously my first time going. I'm very happy with my performance. It was very a memorable moment to be out there for the week, to be able to share that experience with other champs as well, and have dinner with them. You know, it was amazing. Yeah. I felt like a champ.
Of course, man. You are a champ, man. Definitely. But who did you meet out there? Did you meet the champions in the past? Like maybe Julio Cesar Chavez?
Yeah, I actually met Chavez. I met Sugar Ray Leonard. I met Pedro Duran. I met the new upcoming champs as well. The guy, everybody was very humbled and very nice to each other. Yeah.
Definitely, man. So when's your next fight gonna happen then? You got anything planned for the future?
So we're leaning towards the end of January, the beginning of February. We don't have a fight set yet, but my promoter is working on it, and I should soon.
So how do you juggle the lifestyle though that you live? Because obviously, you've got a busy schedule, innit? You know, with the kids and that. How do you do it, man?
Honestly, I just set my priorities. You know, there's no time for anything else but work, my kids, boxing, work, my kids, and boxing. If it has to do with all three of those, I just don't have time for it. So I miss a lot of family. I miss a lot of my friends. You know, I don't go out with friends, but it's just priorities.
Definitely, man. So how do your kids motivate you as well? Do they really look up to you?
They do. They're very proud of me. They how can I say it? They, like, my youngest son tells me, I'm gonna be better than you. I'm gonna be better than you. So they love seeing how I don't know. They're good kids, and their words to me and what they tell me motivate me to keep going. You know, because I know they're watching.
Definitely. What about your promotional company? I've never heard of them too much. You know, what, it Marv Nation?
Marv Nation. So Marv Nation, they just actually started. He's in the boxing world for 6 years. Since 3 years. he's doing an amazing job. I can tell you that much. He's doing an amazing job with his fighters, and they're
Definitely, man. So yeah, man. What else would you like to say, Adelaila? You know, your nickname, the Cobra. I wanted to kind of ask about that as well. You know, 'cause it just ran through my mind at the moment. So yeah, La Cobra Ruiz. So what made you come up with that name?
Well, it was given to me by my previous coach. That started off when I was 12 years old. That gave me the nickname. Look, and the reason he gave me the name, he said that because when I used to sparring, I just used to stretch Cobra, and if I was to just, it was just you were.
Yeah, of course. That's crazy, man. But yeah, how did your style come about as well, man? Because you got a really good style. You got knockouts as well. You know, in the last fight as well, I was really impressed with the stoppage. So, how did that style come about?
Well, with the knockout,
yeah, your knockouts, they're quite good, man. So you got a lot of power, man, for a woman.
Oh, yeah. I do have a lot of power. I've been told by my sparring partner a lot of power. And honestly, I don't really work for my power. So I think I would work to get out. I'll be...
How's it like training with your father as well, you know? Because I know your father's your coach as well. So how's that relationship? Yeah.
My father just became my coach 3 years. We weren't able to work together before. Just used to clash heads, wouldn't agree on that. But these past 3 years, we were working together. We started saying, Coach at the and daughter and dad at home, you know, because I had these little girl. It was very hard. It was complicated. And even we still have our teeth now.
Yeah.
Just clash, but I try to be quiet.
Yeah.
Work.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to ask you, Adelaila, what message would you give to the fans, the people that obviously the women that want to get into boxing but also got life like yours and they think that they can't maybe do it, you know, because you got a lot of responsibilities. So, you know.
I tell everybody, not just females. This is for men and women. Don't think it's too late, because I was told when I came back, why are you coming back to boxing? It's too late. You're old. You won't do it. You can't do it, you know? And that was a challenge to me. I love it. Well, I'm going to show this and that I still could do it, and I will be able to do it, you know? So to out there, if you believe in yourself, you know you could do it, go for it. Not somebody tell you can't do it. You cannot. It's never too late. Dreams do come true. Really hard for them.
Definitely, man. On that note, Adelaila, thank you for joining me today. It was really good to have you on. Is there any last words that you'd like to say before we wrap up the interview?
I do. I want to say just thank you to all the fans that I do have out there. It's amazing to see what I have and how much love I have for everybody out there. It's a beautiful feeling to know, you know, that I have people out there that are cheering for me that don't at the level, but it's a beautiful feeling, and I'm so grateful for that. And also for my promoter and our matchmaker with Marvin Camilo, that they believe in me. They know they see something in me from the very beginning, something not other promoters did, and I'm grateful for that. Very grateful. So thank you. And
definitely. No, man, it's a pleasure having you on, Adelaila. You know, you should really be happy with what you're doing in your career. and you're an inspiration for the future upcoming women boxers, man. So definitely, man, we'll look out for you. Next time I have you on, hopefully you'll be a world champion as well, you know?
Yeah.
So all the best, man.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, man. We'll catch up soon, yeah?
Yes, for sure.
Take care, Adelaida.
Thank you.